So I'll just start out by addressing the question on is DLC certification an absolute requirement? It's in section bullet 2 here. We certainly want to advise all projects to use DLC listed equipment for all the reasons you just heard about fixture quality and even company quality, like Sean suggested. But because the list is still growing pretty quickly, feel like it's most appropriate to say that the fixtures have to meet that minimum technical spec. And that's all of those specs that Leora mentioned, not just the efficacy ones, but those other specs around photon maintenance and the various requirements that were listed. We would check that your lights meet that specification, and if they do, then yes, they would most likely qualify. Again, they have to. The only other stipulation is that they would have to exceed the CCC regulation, either in terms of the efficacy, that 15% minimum requirement, or your lighting design as a whole would have to be less than the 36 watt per square foot requirement, or the 50 watt per square foot, depending on what tier you're in, the compliance spec. You have to see, a lot of words to say you have to also exceed the Cannabis Control Commission regulation to qualify for incentives. I'll just say that these projects are pretty complicated, like I think we've seen here in the last few minutes, and we don't have like a dollar per fixture incentives for horticulture lights. These are custom fixtures, custom incentives. So that means we're going to provide you with those technical assistance that I mentioned earlier, and estimate total energy savings, not only from the lighting power reductions, but also from the secondary energy savings on the HVAC side. We're going to look at the building as a whole system, calculate the overall impact to both your energy cost and your upfront first cost. I guess I also want to put just a bug in people's ears. I think when you look at commercial lighting, we started way back when LEDs first came on with just wanting LEDs to be more prevalent. And then we got to, well, we need quality LEDs. And now, fast forward to today, we're talking about we need really quality lighting design that is most efficient for your application. And I think there's some room for development there in the cannabis side. I've been to leafy green facilities where the tables are pie-shaped, and as the plant gets larger, they're spread out as the plant grows, instead of having the plants spread out from when they're small. So basically, you're lighting up a lot of dirt and not a lot of actual leaves. So quality lighting design, I think, I hope becomes a more prevalent topic, and that would really get you to reducing the beyond the 36 watt per square foot requirement.